Sometimes when I look back, I just can't believe all the things that happened in my life in order to attain this amazing dream of coming to US. It all started when I was almost 15 years old. I played tennis since I was almost 8 or 9, but when I was 14 or 15 years old, I realized I was not going to be maybe professional, so I tried to find other things to do or other dreams. And there were a couple of my friends back home in Argentina, Mar del Plata more specifically, that they were in US and they were having a great time. They were telling me amazing stories, how amazing the people is there and all the opportunities you have. And I was like, all right, I will give it a go. So just a little bit of background. I'm from Mar del Plata, Argentina. I grew up in an amazing household. I really love my parents. They are a blessing in my life every single minute. We are Catholic family, but we were not really engaged most of the times. Sometimes we were going to church, other times not. So it took me a long time to really know why I was living, for who. And many times before, I thought that all my dreams were based on me, on how much praise I would get, how many people would tell me the amazing things I was doing. But ACU let me realize what is the big goal of my life and everybody's life, and is for God to give everything you have in His glory. So yeah, when I was 15, I started studying English every single second. I was going to school from 7:30 to 6 p.m. So it didn't give me a lot of time to prepare myself. But I was always going after school to practice, to the gym, to study English, and always trying to do everything I could in order to come here, to come to US. It was a really big effort for my family, big effort for my friends that were supporting me. Even at that moment, it was a pretty crazy goal, and I decided to, of course, take 1 year off after my high school graduation and prepare for my SATs and TOEFL and all the things that involve coming here, paperwork that usually takes a long time. And suddenly I realized that I was not gonna make it, no matter how much I was trying. Didn't have enough money to support myself and to pay all stuff here. So one moment it was like, this is what I want to do. I think this is what God wants me to do, but maybe not yet. So everybody says, like, when one door closes, there are 3 or 4 that open, and that was real for me, and it always happens. So I know that I'm in the right spot, and God did all things for me to be here right now. So after I graduated in high school, took 1 year off and couldn't make it. So my coach that was at that time in China, pretty far away, told me, hey, maybe you cannot make it this year, but you're gonna make it next year. Just come with me to China, and I'm gonna try to help you to raise some money, keep studying, keep looking for universities, and see how this goes. We're gonna keep trying until you make it. So yeah, I believed him, and I made my luggage and I just went to China. It was hard hit for my mom especially, and my parents, seeing your kid at 18 years old leaving your house. But they understood me, and they understood my goals and why I wanted to come here, to change my future and the future of my family and try to help. So yeah, I went there, amazing time. It was an amazing year. Always, I love traveling and learning other cultures. And I made my first contact that year, almost, I don't remember the year, I think 2013. I made my first contact with Arizona Christian University, more specifically with my tennis coach, Chris Tolson. He told me, we're a Christian school, we're small, but we really care about every student and every person that counts. So I had other offers, but for some reason that attracted me. I don't know if it was God telling me to give it a go or what, but I just said, this is where I want to go. I didn't know anything about Phoenix, anything about Arizona. I was always looking for big universities, never heard of that school, but I just felt it was right. I finished my year in China. I was trying to do all the paperwork for US, and still, again, couldn't happen. It was a big punch in the face for me and for my family, so came back to Argentina, but the most important thing I want to say is that Chris is an amazing person. He never gave up on me. Usually, probably he had many offers of other players or maybe even better players to come to the school, and he told me, okay, we cannot make it now for the spring, we're gonna make it for next fall. We're gonna make it for the fall, we're gonna make it for next spring. And that always gave me confidence. So I came back to Argentina, I tried to do the paperwork again for the fall and couldn't make it again because I didn't have enough money to at least cover my costs. So this is the part where I say that God opened another door to try to help me financially. And I went to Mexico to be a hitting partner, a tennis pro, and try to still raise money in some sort of way. And my mom told me it's gonna be even harder for you to make a student visa in other countries that is not the one you were born. But I said, okay, I think this is the right thing to do, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna believe that God is taking me there. So I went there, again, amazing time. I kept raising money and keep having confidence that this one day was gonna happen. And I got all the paperwork from ACU. They reached to me really nice. They always answered my questions. And I had a day to go to Mexico City to do my paperwork for my visa. I was really nervous. I don't know what to say, so I went there and presented all the paperwork, everything. They asked me, I really remember these questions. They asked me, why you're going to Arizona Christian University? It's like a small school, and like, why did you decide that? And I said, it feels right for me, and I know I want to go there. And they told me, okay, you need to present this paper whenever you get to the airport in US and present these papers, and you're in. That moment, when I realized I made it after 5 or 6 years fighting, going from one country to another, almost not sleeping, not seeing my parents. That moment, I remember I was weeping, I was crying, I couldn't believe it. And that was the moment that everything that happened in my life and all the effort that me and my parents they did, it was worth it. Came here, and since the very first second I met my coach and I met every single person in ACU, made me realize that this was gonna be the best moment of my life maybe, and also having the chance to really learn and know about God and His works. As I said before, I was not really engaged as a Christian follower, and that is what ACU gave me. It gave me the opportunity to grow in my faith, and basically changed my life. Because in a third world country like Argentina, it's really hard to go forward and to improve and change your future and help no matter what you do. So I'm really thankful for this university, for my coach, for all the people that is here every time caring about me and having the opportunity to learn and to grow, to change my future. And one moment hopefully I can bless other people after I graduate from here. But I know Arizona Christian is gonna be all the time in my mind, in my heart, and of course God. If you have 100 motives to cry, you need to always find 101 motives to still smile. And that was always giving me this positive attitude no matter what was going through my life, and always trying to commend everything I did and I do for God, and always trying to be positive. I'm Gabo Galeffi, and this is my Firestorm story.